Good evening and welcome to Athletic Ballpark in Chaska. We've got Chaska Hawks facing off tonight against the St. Louis Park Orioles in what's going to be each team's fourth game of the year. Chaska is coming in with a 2-1 record, coming off two impressive wins against Eden Prairie and a loss to Jefferson. And St. Louis Park is coming in here with a 1-2 record as they look to maybe get even here against our Hawks. On the mound tonight, we've got Nolan Kemp. And that leads us into the Rome Team Real Estate Keys to the Game. Tonight's Keys to the Game are brought to you by the Rome Team Realty at Edina Realty. If you're looking for keys to a new home, let the Rome Team use their expansive network to find your next home. Go to RomeTeamRealEstate.com to get in touch with Emily and Jan. That's www.RomeTeamRealEstate.com. All right, Eric. I've got Eric Welter on the mics with me here tonight. I'm lucky enough to have Chaska assistant, U of M grad, as well as former Chaska Cubs player on the mic. And you know what? We've got the keys to the game. Key number one: stay aggressive at the plate.
Yes. Well, Chaska. We're only about 3 games into the season, and losing a whole season to COVID, everybody's kind of new to, trying to get their ground and that sort of thing. And so we want to be aggressive, try to hit the ball up the middle, make contact, make the other team make plays. It's cold out here tonight, and so the ball might be a little more slick, so we got to put the ball in play and be aggressive and try to get some early runs.
Yeah, and getting early runs, that leads us to our next point, is get out to an early lead and then keep the positive momentum going on defense. So far, the Hawks have played a relatively clean game this season.
Yep, and they had 2 nice wins against Eden Prairie, and they got off to quick starts. They scored runs early, and it's a lot easier to pitch when you have a couple run some comfort there and a couple run lead.
Yeah, a little bubble.
Yeah, exactly.
I hear you. And tonight, like I said, we got Kemper on the mound tonight. He has been good, and for Chaska, I think one of the keys is just going to be continuing to throw strikes.
Yeah, and he throws hard. He's a good pitcher. And losing a year last year, not being able to see him perform on the high school level as a sophomore, we're just kind of learning his game right now. And he throws hard, has a tight slider, and if he throws strikes, he's going to be tough to hit.
Yep, and here we go. Stanley Rigenti, leadoff hitter for the Orioles. Fouls one off back. And Kemper gets off to an early 0-1 lead. The park looks great here tonight, Eric.
Yeah. I wasn't able to be at the game against Eden Prairie, but I did see it on the internet on YouTube, and boy, it looked awfully nice greened up, real nice.
0-1 to Ragunti, lined out to left field. Ethan Bachman handles it, tosses it into second base.
That's actually a nice play by Bachman out there. The sun it sets right over the first base dugout, and the first couple innings at Chaska Athletic Park can be tough sometimes on the third baseman, shortstop, and the left fielder. So maybe later in the game when the sun is down, he might have taken a little more maybe a little more aggressive on that play.
Yep. The senior out there in left field making a nice play early. You want to be a little conservative early on.
Yeah, we don't want them starting off with second base. That was a great swing right there. He went up aggressive, as we talked about it, a key for the Hawks, and St. Louis Park's doing the same thing. That was a nice swing.
Yep, 0-1 slider in there for a strike by Kemper. Facing off against Christopher Hawkinson. He is a U of M commit. He'll be DHing tonight. He pitched the other night and threw a great game. No play here as Hawkinson calls for time.
It's early in the season right now, and teams are just kind of feeling their way through. And the Hawks have been 2-1, but all their games have been wide margins. St. Louis Park has 3 games; they're 1-2, but every one of their games have been one-run games. So they've a little more battle-tested, maybe.
And Kemper throws over to first. It's an errant throw as it gets past Chaska's first baseman, allowing the leadoff runner, Ragunti, after battling off a tough pitch and lining one out to left, he advances all the way to third on the 2-base error.
Now Chaska at this point now just wants to kind of make sure that this doesn't turn into a big inning or anything like that. Ideally, you want to save that run from scoring, but if we can just give up 1 here in this inning, get 3 outs, and come out of that. Where St. Louis Park now, they're looking to put the ball in play on this and trying to get that run from third in early.
Specifically, they've got one of their best hitters up. And Kemper delivers. It's a second strike call. 2 strikes, no balls currently. And again, Christopher Hawkinson, always dangerous, standing in there at the left side of the plate. Runner in scoring position at third. And St. Louis Park gets on the board early with a little bit of a wild pitch there by Kemper.
So that's a little bit of a tough start for the Hawks now. But they just have to kind of clear their minds now and realize, okay, gave up a run, but nobody on base right now, and let's see if we can get these next 3 outs and get back into hitting here quickly.
Yeah, I know Kemper and Hawkinson play together a little bit in the off season, so he's maybe giving them something high with a little heat to give them a secondary look. Set up that slider. Kemper delivers again, slider just outside.
Well, it's interesting too if you look at the defensive lineup right now for the Hawks. Left-handed hitter up, Foss is almost right over the second base as the shortstop. Bushy's way in the hole. That's a big thing that's changed in all levels of the game is the shifts that go on and that sort of thing. I don't think they have the scouting that.
Yeah, there's strike 3, and Hawkinson sits down after not even taking a cut.
That's a nice pitch by
Yeah, it was a very nice pitch. Little outside pocket slider there by Kemper. You know, it's something that, like, just calling games and coaching games I've seen across basically all sports is everybody's adapting to the either NBA, NFL, MLB. All these trends that you see across these high levels are really being starting to be deployed now across the high school level.
Yeah, and you see it with the pitchers. I mean, I was always a believer in getting ahead with the fastball all the time and so on, but you can see here, and Nolan starts them off with a slider, and they probably know each other more through summer ball and club teams, and so these kids know each other pretty well.
Yeah, Drew Boyum, second baseman for St. Louis Park, steps in. He's their 3-hitter. It was nice for Kemper to be able to settle down a little bit there, get that big strikeout, kind of reset after giving up the early run.
Yep, and it's not easy to throw on a night like tonight. The ball is a little more slick when it's cold. You just have to really focus on your grip and focus on your mechanics and try to forget that it is chilly outside.
Yep, 2-0 now on the delivery. Up and in again here from Kemper. He misses, now 3-0. Maybe a nice opportunity to just throw something across the plate here.
Yeah, you don't like to give up the free ones here, so you want to put them in play.
That's been a big thing, and there's a first strike as we get to 3-1 on the fastball in the outside corner. The big thing for the Hawks is so far early this year, just speaking with some of the parents, some of the players, is walks have really dictated a lot of their game outcome.
Yeah, on both sides, from their opponents also.
Yeah.
But, and again, it's early in the season. These kids missed a whole season because of COVID last year. Their summer was erratic. So, they're just trying to get their footing. And,
exactly, get their timing back.
Yeah, and I wouldn't put too much weight on outcomes of games early in the season where this team is really good or this team's not. They're all trying to figure things out. Let's get halfway through the season before we start judging where teams are going to be come playoff time. Yeah,
Drew Boyum holds off there on a high heat, able to draw the walk, just checks up his swing in time. There's a nice pitch, fouled off. Stefano Giovanelli now at bat for the Orioles, the center fielder. Nicer to see Kemper get ahead in the order here.
And St. Louis Park looks like they have a little bit of a philosophy of attacking early, as we've seen a couple batters swing at that first pitch.
They found success with it, 0-1 now as Kemper looks over to first and prepares to deliver. Giovanelli fights off a similar pitch here to similar results, fall back over the backstop.
Put together two pretty good swings right there. Those are tough pitches Nolan threw right there. And those are pretty good swings he put on there.
Yeah, Kemper brings it a high 80s. He's got good velocity out there on the hill, and you talked about that slider that he's got. That seems to be kind of his wipeout pitch. Let's see if we can maybe get one here. There it is. Great.
Wow, that's a great call there,
Great
Schmitty.
0-2 slider
Schmitty,
there.
great
by
call
Comfort.
right there. Call the slider. That is a tough pitch, though. That is a really good pitch Nolan threw right there. And that at bat, he put 3 good swings on it. So
he did. It's so difficult there as a hitter when you
Yeah.
put yourself in that hole. You know, you
Yep.
fight off 2 tough pitches,
Yep.
and then maybe you're looking for something in the dirt,
Yep.
or you're looking for that high
Yep.
fastball that we've seen Kemper throw early. To be able to throw that tight slider in there is impressive pitch. Ethan Schmitz now steps in. Fastball in the outside corner, in for a strike. 0-1. Ethan Schmitz is on the hill tonight for St. Louis Park.
Yeah, if the Hawks can get out of here, we're just giving up 1 run.
Yeah,
It looks
it'd
like
be very
Nolan's
big.
starting to settle in a little bit.
Got him again. Outside fastball. Strike 2. Be interesting to see what Coach Bauman calls here. Does he want that slider? Does he want something high and outside to maybe get him to bite? Long look to first is the 0-2 delivery. Fastball just outside. Good pitch.
Yeah, that's exactly where you want to throw that pitch.
Yep.
0-2, you don't want to put anything, but you also don't want to miss by too much where it's just a giveaway pitch. That was an excellent spot by Nolan.
Yeah, if he's going to get a piece of that one, he's going to have to earn it as we get to 1 and 2 now. Kemper takes a nice look over to first. There it is.
Boy, that's a tough pitch right there.
Outside corner, and the Hawks get out of it with just 1 run allowed.
Summary for the Orioles, the top of the first, they score 1 run on 1 hit and 1 Chaska error.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter.
And I'm Jan Rome of the Rome team. Last year, we were able to help our clients 72 times buy or sell their homes, bringing them to their next real estate chapter.
Sometimes people ask us how we do that. We listen closely to all of our clients, of course, whether they're buyers or sellers, so that we know what their goals are. When you're a seller, we partner with you, come to your home, do a marketing analysis, marketing plan, and help you prepare your home for success. Let us know if we can help you.
Soar Hawks!
Welcome back to Chaska Hawks Broadcasting Network. We're in the middle of the first as St. Louis Park was able to, get a quick run here off Chaska. Nice line drive into left field. We had a 2-base error on an overthrow over to first, and then a wild pitch that was able to get the runner in. But then Nolan Kemp, the senior pitcher, settled down a little bit, and he was able to strike out the next 3 out of the next 4 batters, so the Hawks could minimize the damage so far. All right, Eric, what do you see so far that you're liking?
Well, I'd like to see Nolan settle down right there. Those last 2 batters were excellent pitches thrown there, and looks like he got his spot and hit his spots on those last 2 guys. So if he can settle into a groove, and he's an excellent pitcher. I mean, he's one of the top ones around. So if he can get into a groove, and St. Louis Park's a good team. I mean, they've had some battles here early on in the year. Like I said, they were 1 and 2, but every game's been a 1-1 game, so they could easily be 3-0 right now. So. If we can hold them off from the big innings, and that's where I got a little nervous there early, where could hold them off. So that was nice to get out of there with just one run. And now the key is now coming back this inning and seeing if we can at least match them.
Yep, it's always a strategy. No crooked numbers early.
Yes.
Carver Miller stepping in, leading off for the Hawks.
Carver looked really good on the mound the other night against Eden Prairie. Threw the ball very well, playing third base tonight. But he pitched extremely well against EP on Friday night.
Yeah, as he takes an outside strike there as a first pitch. A little bit of a wild pitch there in the dirt, getting it back to 1-1 here. Carver Miller's he's just a good overall athlete. Fantastic kid. Heck of a football player.
Yep.
Another one in the dirt here as it gets to 2-1.
We like the multi-sport athletes where, especially in this COVID year, he has been on the varsity field. He has played a sport where in front of a crowd and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So that makes a huge difference coming into this situation.
The step up is definitely, it's not something you can, prepare for.
Yeah,
You just got to feel for it.
Yep.
As the 2-1 balls fouled off there. Getting into 2-2 here. Doesn't look like Ethan Schmitz is bringing too much velocity right now. Nothing the Hawks can't handle. Nice 2-2 pitch for strike 3, and ball gets loose, but they're able to deliver it to first for the quick out.
But pitching is not all velocity.
No,
so
it's
if
not.
you can, you're hitting your spots and you're changing speeds, and if you can do that, you can be successful. As we always talk about, pitching is just trying to disrupt timing of the hitter. So if you can throw multiple pitches for strikes at different speeds, you don't have to throw super hard and get people out.
Yeah, give me somebody that just throws 90 and that's it over somebody who knows how to work the pitching zone and deliver different pitches.
Yep.
High and inside, 1-0 early.
Henry Bushy's really got off to a great start for his first varsity year. He came in, hit a home run his first at bat as a varsity player, and
it's got to give you that little bit of confidence.
Well, yeah,
there.
that's a great way to start. That's you set the expectations high after doing that, but that's exciting for him. And
good swing on a inside fastball. Looks like he popped it up to third. The Orioles handle it. That's 2 quick outs for St. Louis Park. Just trying to scout for some of these games has been so difficult because nobody's got any varsity experience.
Yep.
So, unless you started as a sophomore.
Yep, and that's what I kind of meant. Like, just let the season kind of play out before you make any judgments because, it's pretty new to everybody. Again, though, the baseball world has changed a little bit where a lot of these kids know each other from summer or club teams or winter workouts, that sort of thing. So you have a little bit more of an idea.
Yeah, Maddox Foss takes a first pitch strike, then takes a cut and an outside. It looked like a slider possibly. Wasn't able to connect. Down 0-2 early. Like to see him shorten up his swing here a little bit. Oof.
Oh, that's a nice pitch by Schmitz right there. That's a good. That was
outside corner curveball to get strike 3 on Foss there. Unfortunately, a quick inning there for Chaska as we head into the top of the second.
Cuzzy's Brickhouse in Chaska is the ideal spot to meet up with family and friends for great food. Watch the big game on 13 HD TVs. Extensive menu features wood-fire pizza, chops, ribs, steak, pasta, charbroiled burgers, sandwiches, daily specials, full breakfast menu on the weekend, and country cooking. Cuzzy's Brickhouse is perfect for large groups, sports teams, or special occasions. Visit Cuzzies.com or join us at Cuzzy's Brickhouse on Old Highway 212 in Chaska.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
Welcome back to Athletic Park here. We're in the top of the second. St. Louis Park is up 1-0. Chaska went down quietly in the bottom half of the inning, going 1-2-3. But looking to jump back on it as Kemper kind of settled down a little bit on the mound.
Yep, he settled down. He kind of looked like he found his groove, and looks like he's throwing fairly hard. And that slider, and when you can throw that slider for a strike, especially low in the zone, that really is the hitters can't lay off of it. I mean, they have to be ready for it in each at bat. So yeah, that was now. If we can get a quick inning here, get back in and hit.
Yep.
And on a night like tonight, it's chilly. I think we're nice here in the press box.
Yeah,
it's nice
absolutely.
here. But you go stand out there in the outfield.
I mean, Dale, if you listen to this later on, I could use a heater, but we also don't want to blow a fuse up here.
Yeah. But yeah, it's you can look at. We're feeling no wind in this grandstand.
No,
but you
I'm
can see the
doing
flag
great.
blowing out there, and so the faster you can get in that dugout, better you feel.
Mm-hmm. Henry Oden's leading off here for the Orioles in the top of the second. Takes a strike that catches the outside corner from Kemper. Yeah, as an outfielder, you want your pitcher to work quick in this type of weather.
Yes, exactly.
Another good outside strike there by Nolan Kemp, who's starting to find his groove.
Yeah, and we could have a fun night here if Schmitz keep hitting the corner like he did in the first inning at the Hawks, and if Nolan finds this. Those are two nice pitches on the corner.
I think we got 5 strikeouts so far already, so. Oh, 2 slider, bounce to third, we're unable to handle it for the Hawks. It's Carver Miller. Took kind of a tough hop there. Those lips are always difficult, even at the great athletic park.
You know, that was a great piece of hitting right there. He'd hung in there, kind of shot it off to left field or third base there, and that's a tough hop. That's a great play if he can come up with that one.
Mm-hmm. It's a good piece of hitting, driving the ball to the opposite field on an outside slider.
Mm-hmm. Kind of wish Nolan would have thrown that one a little bit more out of the zone.
Yeah.
0-2 pitch.
Now Ben Farley steps in, third baseman. And he takes that outside strike. He's living on the outside edge of that plate right now.
Yeah, he's found it now, so it's fun to watch.
0-1 now here in the top of the second inning, no outs. Nolan Kemper takes a peek over to first, and here comes the delivery. Just misses the outside corner. Looked pretty similar to the last 3-4.
It did, but I think Rosie was setting out a little bit outside, so it looks great. But it's actually a great spot to throw the pitch, but I do think it was a little bit outside.
That's a good miss right there.
Yes. And then gets the crowd fired up a little bit because it hits his glove, but Rosie did set up outside a little bit on that one.
You got to kind of test the limits, especially early. You find the edge of the zone, and then hopefully you can live there.
Yep. Oh, yeah. That's a good spot right there.
Kemper checks over to 1. I like the confidence of him going back to first after the first inning gaff.
Yeah, but you just got to, when those things happen, you just got to clear it from your memory and keep playing baseball.
1-1 now. Good pitch by Kemper. Grounded to short, and they get the force at second, looking to turn 2, but they weren't able to pull it off.
Yeah, but play like that, we just have to get one. And go in the hole like that, nice play by Foss. Bushy just got to play that like a first baseman there. We're not going to get 2 on that. Just make sure, and then just make sure of the 1. Catch the ball. Don't worry about anything else.
Foss was moving towards third base as well. It would have been extremely difficult to get anything more than the 1 there, so it was a smart play. 1 down now. Brady Walsh steps in, the center fielder. Good fastball on the inside corner there, drawing the swing and miss by Nolan Kemp. Oh, 1 now. Kemper takes a long look over at first. Slider just outside. Good setup pitch.
And that will be interesting to see if St. Louis Park sends him here on this 1-1 count, 1 out.
I was always a big advocate for being aggressive on the base pass, specifically at the high school level. Making the other team make a play to get you. 1-1 delivery, stays home, just misses the batter on the inside corner. 2-1. Wind's blown out here tonight at Athletic Ballpark, a little bit out to the right field center. 2-1 here as Kemper takes another look at first and double checks. Foul back into the backstop. Outside fastball. 2-2. You can already see that sun starting to die down on the left side of the field.
And that'll help the left side of the infield and Bachman out in left field a little bit, although it might bring the temperatures down a little.
Yeah. Even with the 6'4" frame, it's nice to get that shade. Runner goes. Good throw. Oh, just couldn't handle the catch.
It was a nice play by, it was interesting running 2-2. Sometimes you wait till 3-2 to run, but nice throw, a little bit off the bag. I'm not sure, even if Bushy catches that one, I think he still might have been in there.
3-2 here is a big pitch for Nolan Kemp. He takes a step off here. With the base open, you can be a little bit more aggressive, but you don't want to lose a 8, 9, 10 swing in high school.
And, Nolan has such great stuff that he can strike anybody out. So
there it is.
And right at the knees there. Nice pitch.
That's a tough pitch to hit.
And kind of in the game situation, too. We're early in the game yet. It's only the second inning. You don't want to give up too many runners. Maybe later in the game, that might have been more of a strategy, kind of wasting one outside of the zone. Hopefully he gets them to fish for it. But that was we want to go after him early in the game.
Pitch count, with the cold weather, everything becomes a factor. Good high inside fastball. It's going to fall in play, but just out of reach.
I'm impressed with St. Louis Park's aggressiveness so far at the plate. I think that must be one of their strategies, especially against Kemp, a hard thrower with a hard slider. They're coming up swinging all the way through the lineup so far.
Yeah, like oftentimes, especially with guys that don't have a lot of varsity experience, when you're facing somebody that brings in the upper 80s, the tendency is to kind of sit back and try to find a hitter's count and go.
And even early in the game, like seeing one pitch or something like that. But they've come out and 3 or 4 batters have swung at the first pitch.
Yep. Kemper's done a good job so far of throwing strikes as well, forcing the aggression. Nice outside fastball there. In for strike 2. 0-2 now with 2 outs. Top of the second here at Athletic Park.
There's that slider.
Filthy slider. Yep. And Kemper gets him out of there. No harm done. So we head into the bottom half of the second inning here at Athletic Park.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Athletic Park. Here we got the bottom half of the second inning. Ethan Bachman leading off, senior left fielder. Facing off against Ethan Schmitz. Puts a good swing on it, rolling it to first, and an easy quick out for St. Louis Park.
I do like that aggressiveness, though.
Yeah.
Let's go out there and start swinging the bats and see if we can put something together. Ethan's a good hitter, great athlete. Man, it was fun watching him on the football field this year.
Man.
Good receiver.
Drew Benson steps in here with 1 down. Drew's somebody I'm excited to watch so far this year. He had that growth spurt over the past couple of years. His exit velocity's been turned up quite a bit.
It's funny you mentioned that as we talk about how the game has changed, and you talk about the pro football exit velocity, and the kids all know what they throw and hit and what their launch angle is, and
Yeah, and 0-1 pitch. Off speed, up and inside, gets him to bite. 0-2 now. Yeah, a lot of, I've been trying to do a little bit research on other teams here that the Hawks are going to be facing. The terminology's changed.
Yes.
You ask a kid to describe his game, and he says his exit velocity is 85 miles per hour. And it's like, I had no idea what that was when I was playing. 0-2 now. Holds off on a 0-2 curveball in the dirt. Yeah, these are the situations that are so difficult to, even replicate as a younger player, getting down in a count in a game.
And that,
smoke to left center field. Wow. St. Louis Park's able to run it down here. Good swing by Benson there.
Yep, you just got to keep that positive vibe. Keep that swing, go back to the dugout, and be happy with that at bat. You got down 0-2, fouled one off.
Yep.
We got that one up in the zone a little bit, and that ball was hammered. And a great play by the center fielder to run that one down.
Brady Walsh, a good athlete out there in center field. He traveled quite a bit of distance to run it down.
And it was nice to be left-handed out there in center field
Absolutely.
to make the reaching catch on that play.
Could always tell a good outfielder by the guy that just kind of times out his run to the ball versus the guy who sprints there and then waits.
Yeah, and as a coach, I always like the guy that sprints to the waits. I like the guys that make it look real easy.
0-1 fouled off and just out of play here, unreachable for St. Louis Park's first baseman, Ben Farley.
And again, Schmitz is ahead in the count, so he's doing a nice job getting ahead in the count here, and the Hawks are being aggressive.
Yep. Nathan Rosenberg in there, down 0-2. He's one of the few guys that does have a little bit of varsity experience on the roster.
His experience has helped this crew out a little bit.
Good job of waiting back on that. 0-2 curveball. He's able to fall off a tough pitch.
Now, the Hawks just need to stay calm, stay with their plan, not get frustrated. I mean, Schmitz is all over the zone right now. He's doing a great job of pitching. We just got to stay back and stay positive and keep swinging. Rosie's putting a good at-bat together right here.
This is what you like to see as a coach.
Maybe make him throw a few more pitches here.
Plus, just as an individual player, you get a better feel for it.
Yep. And the more pitches he sees, it's better for the guys on deck, the pitches they see.
0-2 curveball outside, able to foul that off. Schmitz is kind of throwing the kitchen sink at him right now. We've seen a few curveballs, a couple change-ups. His fastball, like we said, he doesn't throw it too hard, but he picks his spots.
There it is. That's a nice pitch right there. That's
inside
corner.
Pitch.
Yep.
Inside corner curveball, and Chaska's unable to get on the board here as the second inning ends.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter.
And I'm Jan Rome of the Rome team. Last year, we were able to help our clients 72 times buy or sell their homes, bringing them to their next real estate chapter.
Sometimes people ask us how we do that. We listen closely to all of our clients, of course, whether they're buyers or sellers, so that we know what their goals are. When you're a seller, we partner with you, come to your home, do a marketing analysis, marketing plan, and help you prepare your home for success. Let us know if we can help you.
Soar Hawks!
Welcome back to Athletic Park for the top of the third. St. Louis Park currently leading 1-0 after getting a quick score in the first inning. Chaska since settled down. Second inning went 0-0, and we're bringing up the bottom of the lineup here, it looks like, for St. Louis Park. Actually, no, this is the top of the lineup, yep. Stanley Ragunti. Stanley Ragunti was able to have a good first at-bat. Fought hard, got down in the count, and then was able to deliver a line drive to left field, and then ended up scoring on a couple of errors by the Hawks. This is a big first out for Chaska.
Yep. We want to start off this inning, try to get that first one. Don't have to play. It doesn't have to pitch out of the stretch, which helps a little bit. That sort of thing. So, if we can get this first out, kind of sets the tone for the rest of the inning, hopefully.
Yeah, Ragundi, clearly a good hitter. Like I said, that line drive in the first inning was probably some of the best contact we've seen so far today. We have a little equipment malfunction here at the catcher. There he goes, going to get the play call.
That's another thing that's changed over
Yeah,
the
that's
years.
definitely changed.
With they have the football quarterback wristband on, and
Oh here to start the third. Ooh, just missed high, it looks like, on the slider. Raguni looks kind of like a shorter player out there that might have worked to his advantage right there. He kind of ducked a little bit. Slider outside might have been a little bit of a makeup call as that caught the black, it looks like, for the Hawks.
and in the end they'll all even
Yep,
out.
it
They'll all
always
even out in
does.
the end. It's
Well,
early. It's early in the season
Yeah,
for the umpires
exactly.
too.
They've had a lot of off time.
Yeah.
1-1 delivery. Inside just misses Raguni. Let's see if after that inside pitch he can live on the outside of the plate here, maybe take advantage of it. Good hard inside fastball there by Nolan Kemp. 2-2 now. All right, here's the 2-2 delivery. Hard line drive up the middle for a base hit. He'll take a peek at two, but stay at first. Raguni's been impressive so far.
Yeah, those
Wow.
are two great swings right there. Two great swings, getting on base, leading off the game.
Now batting designated hitter number 15, Christopher Hokinson.
Now this is an ideal situation for St. Louis Park. You might see a hit and run in this situation, and probably straight steal, but you get the left-handed hitter.
You get
Benson's,
the shift.
Yep, Benson's holding him on at first. They got that hole to work with over there. Let's see if St. Louis Park gets them going here a little bit.
Yep. Kemper's going to be looking to keep the ball inside on this at bat.
And you can see the Hawks have that shift on again.
Nobody out here in the third. Inside slider in the dirt. Errant throw to center, and he's going. Weren't able to handle it out in center field here.
Well, it's looking like it's
here.
looking like the same thing that happened in the first inning. Now we got him on third with nobody out. He had a great jump in that ball in the dirt. It was a good read.
Just a tough play overall as he moves from first to third again here. Ideal leadoff hitter.
Yes. Now the Hawks are back into that situation they were in the first inning. Let's try to control the bleeding here and try to get out of this with no more than one run. Ideally, it would be no runs, but
0-1 delivery. Slider in for a strike. 1-1. Yeah, Chaska's got a little bit more depth on their infield, a little bit more freedom, allowing that, just basically sacrificing that run in.
Yep. Later in the game, they might bring the infield in if it was the same score. But at this time, we still have 5 at-bats to go for us, and so we have plenty of time to score some runs.
Hard fastball down and inside, fouled off down the first base line. As Kemper gets back ahead in the 1-2 count. Again, Christopher Hawkinson, he is the U of M commit. Very, very good pitcher. Obviously DHing on his off day. Good hitter, good overall athlete.
Well, Minnesota Gophers could use some pitching right now. They've been struggling on the mound this season. It's been a tough year for them.
Another good pitch. Slider on the outside corner. He gets the swing and miss. Another strikeout there for Kemper.
That's a big strikeout right there. Now we got to bear down on this next hitter.
Drew Boyum. Third baseman here. I believe he was able to draw a walk in his first at-bat as the outside slider misses just a little bit. 1-0 now. It's nice to see fans in the stands a little bit.
Yeah, I could not. Tonight a little bit chilly, and they're probably staying at home listening to us. And but
feel bad for those.
Well,
guys,
yeah,
right?
you can always turn the volume down.
Yeah.
But boy, it was a great crowd on Friday night against Eden Prairie, and it's just nice to getting outside, seeing games.
Yep.
Still trying to be safe. So
a little bit of the new normal.
Yep.
Outside fastball hits the corner. 1-1.
Now, as a hitter, you're just looking to, you just got to put something in play and try to get that run in. The infield's back. You can put something on the ground. He's going to score.
Yeah, maybe push one of those outside fastballs to the right side of the infield and just get somebody in.
You might change your approach a little bit here, just to shorten up a little bit. And you still have it's just a 1-1 count, but you really want to put something in play here, to, especially with the infield playing back.
Yep.
Anything on the ground is going to score them.
Yeah, third place is the only place he might be in trouble with Carver Miller over there. He's got a big arm. Good pitch there on the 1-1. Fastball gets a pop up to left field. Ethan Bachman's able to handle it. Fires the ball into home and saves the run. Big out there.
Yeah, I was excited for that play. I thought maybe he'd take it. It wasn't quite as deep as I thought it was going to be, but I was ready for a play at the plate there. That was that's a big pitch by Kemp right there. It's nice to get that pop up shallow enough where he couldn't score.
I was looking for a signature call.
That was setting up to be an exciting play there.
Nice job by Kemper and Bachman there. Working out of the windup. Runner on third.
And yeah, nice play by Bachman too. That was a high pop up. The wind's blowing, and you got to catch that ball first before you worry about throwing that guy out at the plate.
He was a good job. Yeah,
yep.
Staying behind the ball.
Yep.
Giving himself a shot to be able to deliver a good throw. 0-1 just missed inside. Similar pitch, swung on and missed. Nice fastball there by Nolan Kemp. Interesting, he's working out of the windup. You usually see a little bit more activity over there on the third base side when that takes place, but not a lot of movement. Good pitch generating the ground ball to short. Maddox Fox fields it, and no damage done there for the Hawks.
That's a big inning to get out of that after getting that guy to third with nobody out. Nice pitching by Kemp, good defense by the Hawks.
Yeah, they're playing relatively clean. We had a couple gaffes obviously early with a couple errors, but that's what Chaska needs to do.
Yep.
We'll be back here at the tower for the bottom half of the inning from Athletic Park.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter.
And I'm Jan Rome of the Rome team.
We're back. We thought you might also want to know we can help you with lots of other real estate needs. For example, we can help you upsize,
Downsize.
build a. Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter.
And I'm Jan Rome of the Rome team.
We're back. We thought you might also want to know we can help you with lots of other real estate needs. For example, we can help you upsize,
Downsize.
build a new home,
Find a cabin.
buy land,
Relocate out of state.
or sell family property out of state. We're here for all of your real estate needs, so give us a call if we can help.
Soar Hawks!
Back here at Athletic Park, I'm Mike Schmidt on the call. Joining me is assistant coach Eric Welter, Chaska legend. Got Troy Bachman, another Chaska legend, on the PA. You'll hear him right now.
You kind of throw that word legend around a little loosely there,
There's
Schmitty.
only 2 or 3, and I'm working with 2 of them right now.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It is fun, though, watching, Troy Bachman, like you said, he's announcing over there, seeing his kid play out here. And you see kind of the second and third generation of Chaska players, kids coming through. So it's pretty fun watching their kids play. And remember when they were little running around this ballpark, shaking fly balls, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I was right here with him.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Good job on the fight. 0-1 there, delivering a base hit. Might be ruled in air there. Good job by Chaska getting on the bases early though. That was. It looks like that was Jaden Mullet.
Yep. Yep, and hey, you put the ball in play, you hit the ball hard, good things will happen. Yeah, and so Jaden did a nice job right there.
It's nice to see an early runner on. Schmitz was rolling early. And he holds off on the outside pitch that just sneaks away from the catcher.
If he gets a great read on that, he could take second, but with nobody out, you don't want to take any chances. You have to make sure that you can get to second. So that's not and it's tough when you're at first base sometimes to see that down angle.
And that brings in Ben Carter, who's up now 1-0 in the count, now 2-0. I think that's the first time we've seen Schmitz miss back-to-back strikes.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't had to pitch with guys on base yet.
No, I was going to say it's so much different working from the stretch
Yep.
versus working from the windup. Carter follows off the third pitch of the at-bat. Long look over to first, and he delivers. In safe there at first.
Yeah, if Ben can get something in the zone, try to hit this ball, or get something up in the zone, try to hit this ball in the gap.
Runners going. Jaden is in under the tag, it looks like. Yep, late call, but he's in under the tag. There's the spark plug the Hawks were looking for.
Now, if you are Ben, this is a great time to be hitting. Your 3-1 count, man on second. You look for something up in the zone. You pick one place or one pitch and try to put a great swing on it. If you don't get that pitch, take it. Now we got a full count, and then you try to hit the ball the other way, move the guy over.
Fastball up the middle. There it is.
Nice play. Nice
great swing. Drives the 3-1 pitch out into right field. Runner held up at third.
And that's just a great at-bat, right? In that situation, nobody out, man on second, you go the other way. If that ball is, one hops the second baseman, if he makes the play, at least you got the guy over to third in that situation. So, but getting guys first and third, now we got to watch this first and third situation if we get the runners going at all.
Yep. Good piece of hitting there by Ben Carter, basketball player as well. That brings in Thomas Hansen, center fielder for the Hawks. Runner goes, and he's in safe at second. That eliminates our problem.
The old early break right there. That early break sometimes will draw a balk from the pitcher, that sort of thing, and Chaska ran it perfectly. Now we got second and third.
I didn't find that much success with it when I was playing. That was a really nice job there by Ben Carter. Good timing. Up and in on Hansen.
Now notice that St. Louis Park has the corners in here, so if we can get anything on the ground, second base, shortstop, we're going to score a run and move a guy over to third, hopefully.
1-0. Outside strike. Looks like it must have caught some black. Looked a little bit outside from my angle, but it's just a good pitch by Schmitz. He's been all over the zone, like he said. 1-1 here. Hard hit ball, just foul. Giving our first base coach a little heads up.
Coach Hoffman, good footwork over there. Got out of the way.
You got to make sure he's loose every once in a while.
Exactly.
1-2 pitch now to Hansen. Second, very nice play there by, it looks like Brady Walsh again.
Yeah, that was a nice catch, running it in, making a nice play right there. Now Carver has to try to get something on the ground, something hard. Let's score that run from third here, tie this ball game up.
Always nice having a lefty up in this situation. Second and third, one out.
And then as a hitter, Schmitz has been around the zone. You know he's going to be in the strike zone in this situation.
First pitch fouled back. Oh, 1 now for Carver Miller. Good swing by Carver Miller, driving it deep to right field. Caught. Deep enough to score the run, though. and advance the runner over to third. Good, productive at bat
Yep,
there.
great
by
at
Carver.
bat. Carver, great swing, hit it hard. He's got the runs in, moved the guy over to third here. Now we got the guy at third with 2 outs. A lot of things can happen. Pass ball, try to get that run in. Now we got one of our hottest hitters up to the plate, Henry Bushy.
Yeah, Bushy stepping in here. Like you said, he started off his varsity career with a home run. Let's see if he can keep it rolling. 2 down here in the third. Bottom half of the third as Chaska gets on the board. We got a 1-1 score. Hard hit ball to third. Orioles able to make the play and fired it over to first.
Yeah, nice play by the third baseman. Good swing by Bushy. And it's nice to tie it up here in the third inning.
Yeah, that's right. That's Eric Welter. Chaska ties it up here heading into the fourth.
Cuzzy's Brick House in Chaska is the ideal spot to meet up with family and friends for great food. Watch the big game on 13 HD TVs. Extensive menu features wood fire pizza, chops, ribs, steak, pasta, charbroiled burgers, sandwiches, daily specials, full breakfast menu on the weekend, and country cooking. Cuzzy's Brick House is perfect for large groups, sports teams, or special occasions. Visit Cuzzies.com or join us at Cuzzy's Brick House on Old Highway 212 in Chaska.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
Welcome back to Athletic Park here as we take the field for the top of the fourth. Chaska is able to get on the board there by some nice, good hitting by Jaden Millette, and then he created a little bit of chaos there on the base pass as well.
Yeah, it was nice to get that tying run in, and now to break in, get that one run, tie the game up. Now we're down to a 4-inning game, and we'll see. These pitchers are throwing excellent. St. Louis Park has 2 hits. Chaska just got their first hit, so we can settle in here for these last 4 innings. We're gonna have a good game. Yeah,
the big thing with baseball is just getting the lid off, essentially, just scoring that first run, letting you know you can hit the pitcher. You get a solid feel for the game. All right, all of a sudden you get a little momentum play. Everyone's a little happier. Ethan Schmidt stepping into the box now for St. Louis Park, their pitcher. Throwing a great game so far. He's a 5-hitter here for the Orioles.
And he's a senior, so he's been around. He knows what varsity baseball is about, so he's played a lot of baseball.
Kemper settles in, delivers the first pitch for a ball. Looks like a slider a little low. (1-0) now here for Kemper. Fastball in that outside corner. That's where he's been living all game.
Yeah, it's nice to have confidence in both, not only your fastball, but that slider, and where you can throw it in any count and have confidence that you can throw it where you want to.
Just having it something good off speed as a varsity level pitcher is a really nice tool. Fastball on the outside, grounded to third. Nice play there by Carver Miller. As he fires over to Drew Boyum. Excuse me, not Drew Boyum. I'm losing it. Drew Benson.
It's nice having a strong arm at third base. It makes the game a little bit easier.
Absolutely.
A little bit easier. Whenever I had to play third base, I had to take about 3 crow hops to try to get that thing over there. But it's nice having a strong arm at that position.
One down now here in the fourth for the Hawks. Good pitch there to get ahead in the count. Henry Odens digs in for St. Louis Park, down 0-1. Fastball just missed. Fouled back to the backstop. Here it is again. Kemper working from ahead in the count.
Yep,
He's
yep.
just so much more dangerous.
Yeah, he has a lot of choices. He can go with that slider. He can go with that fastball up. Again, I'd like to see it just a little bit out of the zone, make him go after it a little bit.
Wouldn't hate seeing that outside fastball that he's been successful with so far early. Catcher sets up outside. There's the fastball outside.
That is a nice pitch. Yeah, and has a little bit out of the zone there. That makes him go get it a little bit, not giving him a chance to get a base hit off of it.
He's got a little tail to his four-seamer as well, which is really difficult for a lefty. Good job of pitching there to get 2 quick outs. Ben Farley now digs in.
And that's a big deal here. With if we can get this third one quickly, we just scored a run. We feel a little bit of momentum. We go out, we get a 1-2-3 inning, get right back in that dugout, get hitting. So this is an important batter for Kemp and the Hawks.
It'd be nice to sit down there, 5, 6, 7 hitters, get back in the dugout. Set up to bunt there. Carver Miller taking a step or two in now.
That was probably for just a little bit more show. Hopefully bring that third baseman in. Kemp throws hard and might shoot one that other way.
Ben Farley playing second base for St. Louis Park. No setup to bunt there as the fastball misses just outside.
Now again, too, at this point, we got the first 2 outs. We want to try and get after these batters down 7, 8, 9. We don't want to give them any free bases and get their top of the order back up sooner.
Bleeder to the second baseman. Chaska's able to make the play and get him just in time.
Nice play by Bushy.
Great play by Bushy. First base coach for St. Louis Park not exactly thrilled by the call, but you know what? It kind of is what it is at this point as Chaska gets out unscathed.
Hi.
That was a close one.
It was. He's quick.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. How's Dickie Shallow doing? Have you talked to him lately?
Yeah, I talk to him all the time. He's doing good. He just bought a camper up by Cindy's in Garrison, so he's going to be spending a lot of time up there. But yeah, he's doing good. His girlfriend is my brother's sister, or my brother's sister, my brother's wife's sister.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been. I mean, our family outings, it's me and Dickie and Wordy and Kevin hanging out, so it's been kind of fun. Welcome back here to Athletic Park in beautiful downtown Chaska. 1-1 game in the bottom of the 4th. Chaska was able to get a run in the 3rd inning, and St. Louis Park scored early. Leadoff batter of the game actually was able to get around the bases. Eric, what have you seen so far that you've liked from the Hawks?
Well, I like they're getting aggressive at the plate. Schmitz is throwing the ball. He's not, and again, you don't have to throw hard if you change speeds and you keep it off the middle of the zone. But I just feel like we're starting to get more and more confident up there. Last inning, Jaden really did a nice job of hitting the ball hard, getting on base, started running. Ben Carter had a great swing, and so it's been a really good aggressiveness. So it's looking good right now. Hopefully, we can continue that in the next couple innings.
Yeah, Maddox Fox steps into the bat for the Hawks, the 3-hitter and shortstop. Takes a strike called outside. Same pitch there, fastball, just catches the outside corner. Maddox down 0-2. Hard fastball in the dirt there, misses low. 1-2 now from Maddox Foss. Curveball on the inside after the zone. Foss is able to battle it off. It's not an easy pitch to fight off. There's quite a bit of movement there.
Hey, good at bat going here. Keep fighting.
Similar pitch there as well. Be nice to get some base runners on. They caused a little bit of havoc in that last inning. Allow the Hawks to score.
Yep, leadoff guy on. Your percentage of scoring goes up quite a bit.
One-two pitch. outside. Battling back to 2-2
That's
here.
a
Good
great
job.
take right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2 delivery. Lays off another one, this one in the dirt this time. Heck of an at-bat. Here's a payoff pitch. Just gets underneath it as he pops it out to the shortstop, and he's able to make a play. One down here.
Just missed that one. That was a great swing. Just need to get on top of that one a little bit. Good swing. Nice play by the shortstop. Good at bat.
Yeah, as a coach, I was going to say you probably take that at bat.
Yeah,
really
we'll take that
quality
bat.
at-bat.
Yep, you just have to try to really get on top of that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get on top of. Good timing. Timing was there. Nice play by the shortstop. And he worked had him throw about 6-7 pitches, which was good.
That was the 8th pitch of the at-bat right there, so that's always good. Ethan Bachman digs in now against Schmitz. Bachman grounded out in his last at-bat on the first pitch as he watches a first pitch strike here in the 4th. Hard hit ball to first. First baseman was able to make a nice play.
God, that's a nice swing right there. First baseman made a great play.
Yeah, that's Brady Walsh making that play. Good swing, good at bat. Not much you can do about it, just wasn't able to find the hole there.
And now the Hawks just got to keep positive, keep those good at bats, keep those good swings coming here.
Benson got a hold of one earlier in this game, just wasn't able to get it into the gap. Let's see if he can hit another one strong. Curveball outside for catches the corner, I guess, for a strike there. Quick 0-1. Benson reaches out for that one, drives it lazily out to right. St. Louis Park is able to make the play, and the Hawks go down 1-2-3. We'll be right back from Athletic.
Last year, we were able to help our clients 72 times buy or sell their homes, bringing them to their next real estate chapter.
Sometimes people ask us how we do that. We listen closely to all of our clients, of course, whether they're buyers or sellers, so that we know what their goals are. When you're a seller, we partner with you, come to your home, do a marketing analysis, marketing plan, and help you prepare your home for success. Let us know if we can help you.
Soar Hawks!
Welcome back to Athletic Park here. We're heading into the top half of the 5th. 1-1 game. Hawks get on the board in the 3rd inning. And St. Louis Park scored quick in the first, but has been pretty quiet since as Nolan Kemp settled down.
Yeah, now we just turned it into a 3-inning ball game. So tie game, 5th inning. This is why you play the game. This is fun. At bats get a little bit more important. The outs start to get a little bit more important, and you start looking at the scoreboard, counting the outs. There's only 9 outs left in the without going to extra innings.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's one of those weird situations in early spring Minnesota baseball where it starts to, the game starts to tighten up, but it's so dang cold out there now as the sun goes down.
Yeah. And I wonder if these first 3 games come into play. St. Louis Park has played 3 games, all of them one-run games. They lost 2 of them, so I know they're itching to get a win in a close game. The Hawks have had more of a blowout in their first 3 games, so it's fun to be in a close ball game.
It'll be interesting to see how these guys react. A lot of the Chaska players seeing this kind of action for the first time.
Yeah. Although last summer we lost a lot of baseball, these kids have played so much baseball over the years that I'm amazed by the high school athlete nowadays when they get on the big stage, so to speak, and how well they handle it. And, congratulations to our Chaska girls basketball team and winning state tournament. It was so much fun watching them and just the way they handled I'll tell you, I was nervous watching that last game.
Yeah, going in as heavy favorites is always so difficult because
Yeah.
you know the other team is going to try to just kind of muck it up a little bit.
And Rosemont was not they were a good team.
They were very good.
Yeah, so that was fun to watch.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to call a few of their games.
Yep.
They still haven't reached out to me about my ring size. I'm a little bit disappointed in that.
I think you might be down the list a little bit there, Schmitty.
1-2 now here in the top half of the fifth, the leadoff batter.
But that type of stuff, though, just helps the whole school. And then the baseball players see that success. They want that success.
Absolutely.
The football team, the soccer team, all the teams see and it's fun. It's a fun experience.
2-2 now. Yeah, I saw today they just announced that they finished ranked 6th nationally.
That is just amazing. What a cool thing that is. And Hopkins, I think, was 8th, so 2 Minnesota teams in the top 10 in the nation.
And with Chaska having so much talent coming back, too, it's really exciting for the future. 3-2 now as a miss is just high. Good layoff there by Brady Walsh. Payoff pitch here, and it's a big one. Good pitch. Gets him swinging on a fastball.
And Nolan Kemp gave a little fist pump on that one. That's the most emotion I've ever seen him give in a ball game or
you don't
anywhere
see a lot
on
the football field
No,
either.
Not at all. He is a pretty stoic kid.
No, he's a lunch pail guy.
Yes, and he was excited about that one.
It's a big out with the top of the order coming up here next.
Yeah, you don't want to put the number 9 on as a walk. You want him to earn that with a base hit. Inside
fastball ties him up. Great pitch.
And like you said, he does have a little movement on that, so that pitch looks like it's coming down the middle. And you gotta get that bat going when you throw 85 to 90 miles an hour. You got to get the bat going a little bit sooner.
Yeah, four-seamer was running inside there definitely. I think the batter was worried about maybe getting hit there. Another good four-seamer down the chute here for Kemper. I think as a pitcher, especially this young, recognizing where you're at in the order is something key.
Yeah, yep.
0-2 with one out here in the top of the fifth. Fastball just a little bit up and out.
I like that spot, though. That's a little bit out of the zone. Hopefully he was going to go flailing for that. Nice job by the hitter laying off it.
That's that good miss that we talked about
yes,
earlier.
Yes.
It's not a wasted pitch by any means.
Nope.
It's keeping it tight to the zone. 1-2 now for Kemper. Steps off.
Haven't looked at the Hawks schedule too closely here as we are getting the season, but I assume now the games will start stacking up a little bit as they try to get 20 games in a pretty quick window. And then assuming we'll have a rain out here and there, and all of a sudden you got to start to see. We've only seen a couple pitchers throw for the Hawks this year, but their pitching depth will play if those games start stacking up and you get 5 games a week or something like that.
Something I noticed is it's just the same teams over and over so quick, rapid fire.
Yep.
Fastball fouled back into the backstop here. 2-2.
And Kemp's got to be thinking, geez, I've pitched now. This is my second game I've pitched. I don't know if it's got above 42 degrees in either one of the games. It's got to warm up here at some time.
The only saving grace there is a pitcher that throws as hard as he does is he knows it hurts whenever he stings the bat.
That's true. That is true. But, it's got to warm up here a little bit. I want to go out there without the long sleeves on it sometime.
Up and in. Works the count to full. This is 9-hitter Jacob Favor for St. Louis Park. Big out here with Ragunti in the batter's box at already 2 for 2. Fastball just misses a little low. Kemper knew that was a big one with these next 2-3 batters coming up. But
now he just has to refocus. Refocus. Be great to get a ground ball up the middle here, see if Foss and Bushy can turn something. There's no action in the Hawks bullpen at all.
Nope, not yet. We don't have the bullpen camp set
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Sorry for everyone at home.
And
Misses just outside there with the slider.
and knowing Coach Bauman, he was a pitcher, fine pitcher in his younger days, and he sticks with those guys out there. It's tough to pull pitchers sometimes, especially if you were a pitcher, because you can fight through it.
Bulldog mentality.
Yes,
the last thing you want is a visit to the mound.
But Nolan's doing a great job. There's no need for that yet.
Driven to deep left center. Hawks are able to get up under it, though. Get the nice out. First time been able to get out Ragunti there. The runner keeps from advancing, too.
Yeah, he put another good swing. Yeah, another good swing. Nice play by Tommy Hansen out in center field. Now it'll be interesting to see if St. Louis Park gets this runner going here a little bit. I'd probably steal him early in the count, get him in the scoring position. If he does get thrown out,
you still have your best hitter maybe coming back in the next
so
inning.
you're leading off with your
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, exactly. So I wouldn't be surprised if they get him going here in the first couple of pitches.
They've caused a little havoc, too, so far. And plus, with this shift, it's always a different look for the defense trying to get to second base. Big sweeping slider there to catch the outside corner. That was a great pitch.
Bushy is playing in short right field out there. He's got a little bit of room.
Shoelace issue here on first base. Still 1-1 here. Chaska versus St. Louis Park. Top of the 5th with 2 down. Christopher Hawkinson digging in. University of Minnesota commit. No action from the runner as a slider misses just outside. You feel the temperature dropping a little bit.
Yeah, you can a little bit, can't you? And it's good for John Anderson signing these local kids here.
Yeah.
I'm excited for him to go play for the Minnesota Gophers.
I didn't know the Gophers could do that.
Yeah. He's stuck around the state quite a bit. He does a nice job.
He's done an excellent job for so many years.
Yeah.
Wish the basketball team would take notes. As the slider misses, it's now 2-1. Still 2 down here. Top of the 5th. Are the Gophers playing in U.S. Bank Stadium yet?
They played a couple games there. Now they're at Siebert. Now they're playing outside. Now the weather's changed. And they've had a tough schedule. They're only playing 44 games this year and against all Big Ten teams, so they weren't allowed to go down south at all. Early in the year. Yeah. But they did play a couple in the U.S. Bank Stadium, but now they're out at Siebert.
Misses just low here. Now we got 3-1 with 2 outs. Christopher Hansen again, the 2-hitter here for St. Louis Park, digging in against Nolan Kemp. Hawks have a little bit of a hybrid shift on. Hard hit ball. Bushy unable to handle it in shallow right. Keeps the runner at second, though, for the Hawks.
Yeah, that's big, keeping him at second there. And that's not a easy play out there. We just, as a high school infielder, you're not used to playing out in short right. And it's probably the right position. I mean, it was hit right at him. But it's not an easy play as you're not used to. You see those shifts in the pros or even college. I mean, they take thousands of ground balls off the dirt, grass, that sort of thing. So it's not always an easy play if you haven't done it a lot.
Absolutely. And like we said, as great as Athletic Park is, I don't think there's a better, specifically high school park in the state. There's still that natural lip that you're going to have to deal with and contend with as a second baseman playing that deep, and it makes it real difficult.
Yeah. And just you just don't take a lot of ground balls that go from the grass to the dirt to the grass out there. So. And then he'll get more used to that. They'll have more practices on the field. You haven't been outside a whole lot.
It's not easy, going from the dome to here.
And that dome is fantastic. That is such a nice facility, and that is such a nice thing to have for our kids.
It's great for the community as a whole. I mean, just getting that access.
Yes. Yeah.
Good pitch. The slider connects for strike one, getting ahead in the count.
Now as an infield here, we got first and second. You just have to nothing get through the infield. You got to leave your feet, knock things down. You know you can step on any base. Your focus is making sure nothing gets by. That guy at second doesn't score, even on a ground ball that you might not get an out on.
Another great slider there by Kemper, is bearing down a little bit here. Still no action in the bullpen for Chaska. Both pitchers have thrown exceptionally well tonight. It hasn't been what we've seen so far this year.
This is a fun game to watch here. Both pitchers are getting after it here. Now it's a big pitch right in this situation.
Fastball, looks like it cut the inside corner, driven into deep left center. Orioles are going to play one, and it looks like they'll play two. And,
yeah, it's a big swing right there.
Yep.
Great swing. Drove it into the gap. It gives them a 2-run lead. Now Kemp has to really kind of settle down and get this third out and let our bats get to work.
Yep. Drew Boyum with the big two-out double there. Giovanelli here, the four-hitter. Made a couple nice plays out in center field so far for St. Louis Park. 2 outs here for the Hawks as they look to minimize the damage. Slider misses outside. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Kemper. Foul tip, fastball from the inside corner. Dribbles back to the backstop.
And as I mentioned earlier, now we've got a guy on second.
Yep.
Infield is in the same situation. We say we want to get big. We want to make the infield big. Don't let anything on that outfield.
Yeah, ball off the chest is not the worst situation.
Nope,
here.
you can't let that guy from second score in this situation.
Especially with how well Schmitz has pitched so far for St. Louis Park. Big sweeping hook, misses just high. Boyum on second for St. Louis Park. 2-1 count with 2 outs here. Top of the fifth. That one misses just low. 3-1 now as Chaska's down 3-1 in the game as well.
And again, in this situation, it wouldn't be awful if they give up first base and then you get the force at every base.
Moving down in the lineup a little bit.
And especially once you get to 3-1. You go after them early in the count. Now they're at 3-1. Wouldn't be awful if we put them on first.
Yeah. Misses inside.
Yeah, and that's okay.
Yep.
And this is a good time. Bauman's going to come up and go out and talk to Nolan. It's a good time to go talk to him. His pitch count's getting up a little bit this inning. Just not necessarily settle him down, but just give him a second to take a breather.
Yep, absolutely. It's a good time to discuss options as well with the infield. Where's everyone going to go with the ball?
Yep. And just they've all played plenty of baseball, so they know what they're doing. But it's always a nice reminder as a coach, go out there and tell them, okay, we got to keep the ball in the infield, knock it down, touch a base. Let's get out there and get our bats working. Get out here and get our bats going.
Looks like a little bit of activity now in Chaska's bullpen.
Now batting the pitcher, Ethan Schmitz.
Looks like Steinhoff, the big lefty, is working out there.
I was going to say, is that Randy Johnson out there?
Yeah.
The eyes are getting a little rough.
Yeah.
Waiting for the umps to get ready here. Ethan Schmitz, St. Louis Park's pitcher, digging in here. See if Kemper can get ahead in the count here. He's working from the stretch. Runners on first and second.
Yeah, I think Schmitz wants to get a base hit here, try to get a little more of a cushion as he goes
It's
back out to the mound.
nice to help yourself.
Yes, yes, yes.
Good slider in for a strike one. Very nice pitch. Looks like it caught the inside corner. Being able to throw that first pitch slider.
And to have confidence in that pitch is really a nice thing to have.
Yeah, coming off a walk, just taking a deep breath. Good job by coach there to go out there, settle him down. Another slider, this time on the outside edge. Quick 0-2 count here for Nolan Kemper as he looks to get out of this jam. Another slider. This one just misses high and outside.
Not a bad spot right there.
No. 3 straight sliders, too. Takes a peek at second here. He's about to deliver 1-2 slider again, just outside. Thought he had him there. Sounds like the crowd might have thought he had him as well.
Yeah, you wanted that pitch.
2-2 ball. Delivered outside, fastball outside.
You can start to feel just a little bit the tension here in the stadium. You can feel it by the fans here a little bit in the dugout. So now as an infielder, you got to know you got to go to first base. Runners will be taken off here on the 3-2 count.
It's nice to get that little roar from both sides. You get a little back and forth right now.
Yes, it is. Kind of makes it exciting. It's nice to have that back.
3-2 with 2 outs. Runners will be running on the pitch. And he misses inside. Bases now loaded, 2 down. Chaska's looking to stick with Kemper, it looks like.
Number 20, Henry Owens.
I like the call here, sticking with Kemper.
Oh yeah, he's one of your top pitchers, and he's been throwing the ball well.
Yeah, fouled off here down the third baseline,
and he kept his pitch count low early in the game.
He absolutely did. He's able to work from the stretch now. He's a little bit more comfortable.
Yep.
The base is loaded. Henry Odens digs in for St. Louis Park. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 0-1 count here. Nolan Kemp on the hill for the Hawks. Slider in for strike 2. I'd like to see that outside fastball.
Yes, here we go.
Tail.
Yes, and
let's get that one more time.
You know, no matter what happens here, we want to get this out. But if you can get it on a strikeout and run in, try to get a little momentum.
Slider just misses outside. Odin's digging in here again for St. Louis Park. Slider gets earns a tapper back. And the Hawks get out of
there. There we go, yes. So limited to the damage there, and let's see if we can get the bats going here in the 5th.
Yep, let's fire up the bats for the Hawks. We'll be right back from Athletic Park after this quick break.
Cuzzy's Brickhouse in Chaska is the ideal spot to meet up with family and friends for great food. Watch the big game on 13 HD TVs. Extensive menu features wood-fire pizza, chops, ribs, steak, pasta, charbroiled burgers, sandwiches, daily specials, full breakfast menu on the weekend. And country cooking, Cuzzy's Brickhouse is perfect for large groups, sports teams, or special occasions. Visit Cuzzies.com or join us at Cuzzy's Brickhouse on Old Highway 212 in Chaska.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
Welcome back to Athletic Park here on this beautiful Tuesday evening. A little bit chilly, but we've got a great game nonetheless. St. Louis Park currently leading Chaska 3-1 after getting 2 more last inning. The Hawks look to answer here in the bottom of the 5th. And leading us off, it looks like we've got Nathan Rosenberg, who's one of those few guys, like we said, that does have a little bit of a varsity experience.
Yeah, it's nice having the veteran come up here as we are down by 2. Working with 3 more innings. Hopefully we can get a leadoff hitter on and get something going.
Absolutely. I got Eric Welter in the booth with me. My name is Mike Schmidt, broadcasting on CHBN. We appreciate you all for tuning in tonight. Fastball misses inside early. Rosie looks comfortable in there.
Yeah, he's been around. He knows the game, and he's played a lot of baseball, and he works really hard at his game. He works all winter, lifting and swinging the bat. And these are the times where, as a hitter, you've put in a lot of time in the off season. You deserve to perform in this situation.
Absolutely.
So you come up with a lot of confidence and say, hey, I've put a lot of work in. I deserve to try to get a good swing on this pitch.
Curveball misses in the dirt now, 0-2. Swing just down the left field side. Bounces foul.
Good hitters count right now, 2-1. Just got a good swing on a pitch, just out in front a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hopefully he can find a gap here, get something that he wants. Just misses the fastball, follows it back over the backstop. Schmidt steps off. He's thrown a great game so far. Doesn't really panic when he gets behind in the count at all. 2-2 hit hard to second base. Little English on it. Nice play by the second baseman.
And Rosie might have been out in front of it a little bit, and that is not an easy play for the second baseman. Like you said, might have had a little English, little spin on it here.
Yep. Ben Farley handled the one hopper. Good at bat, though, there by Rosie. Just missed a couple of times. Jaden Mollett digs in. He scored the Hawks' only run back in the third inning. Takes a ball called low in the dirt.
Yeah, now it's getting to the point where we need to find any way to get some base runs on. Walk, base hit, hit by batter, anything we can do to generate a little momentum.
And they've proven that they can be pretty, effective on the base pass.
Yep.
They gave the Orioles a little bit of an issue there when they did have a couple of their few runners on. They still only have one hit right now in the scorebook.
Yep, and if you're St. Louis Park now, you're starting to count outs and saying, okay, we only have 8 outs that we need here, so every out becomes that much closer.
Strike on the inside corner there from the fastball. 1-2 count with 1 out here. Bottom of the 5th inning. Good swing, driving the ball into the left field, finding the hole between short and third. I've been impressed with Jaden so far tonight.
Yeah, he's got
good.
a good swing. He's a strong kid. He's a senior. He's a captain. He knows what it's like to be here on this stage, and really good swing. So now 1 out. Again, being really nice, as you mentioned earlier. Try to get that ball in the gap, hit a gapper here, get some guys running a little bit.
Do you like being aggressive this late in the game down to?
You know, down to the rule is maybe take a strike, that sort of thing. But you start looking at how the game has gone and how Schmitz has pitched. You don't want to get too far behind. I would use this point of the game still. Let's be aggressive. Let's get after it.
Yep.
Maybe if we don't score this inning, maybe next inning, especially the leadoff guy, maybe take a pitch or two.
Ben Carter follows off the first pitch he sees. Fastball a little low. Jaden thinks about it, but retreats back to first.
That's a good read right there. That's a good read. He's got out there, ball in the dirt. If that gets by him at all, he's on second base.
If the catcher mishandles it at all, I think he's there, no problem. It was a good play. Strike catches the inside corner, 1-2 now. Misses outside with the fastball. 2-2 now to Benny Carter.
Well, let's see if he gets something up in the zone here, and let's see if we can get something in the gap.
Good swing, hard hit ball to short. Able to make the play at second and get the double play. The crowd doesn't like it. I don't know if I do either.
Yeah, that was close. Nice turn by St. Louis Park.
Yeah, Schmitz gets out of the inning, and we'll be back here for the top of the sixth.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
Welcome back to Athletic Park here in beautiful downtown Chaska. 3-1 St. Louis Park lead over the Hawks right now as we head into the top of the sixth inning. Anthony Steinhoff taking over for Nolan Kemp on the hill.
Yeah, and this is a good situation for Anthony to come in. All these guys are new to the varsity, that sort of thing. And if he can just hold them here to a 2-run deficit, get our bats back in there. Anthony's a tall left-hander.
So he's lanky lefties are always tough to hit.
Another kid that has really worked hard at his game, really worked hard in the bullpen. Might throw about low 80s right now, but you look at the body type, he has a chance to put on a few more miles an hour as he matures as a pitcher.
Yeah, perfect frame.
Yeah.
Good job there by Nathan Rosengren going and checking on Steiny, just making sure everything's good. He knows he's got a younger pitcher out there.
Well, yeah, and you bring the new pitcher in, you always want to be on the same page.
Yep,
what are
absolutely.
the signs? What are we trying to do here?
Ben Farley digs in for St. Louis Park. Steiny misses just outside. Good pitch there on the inside corner. Gets the swing and miss.
And nice him coming in right now with the lefty batter up. That might have played a little bit to the decision to bring Steinhoff in.
Working out of the stretch. Gets a nubber off the handle, popped out to third. Looks like Carver Miller's there to make the easy play there for the first out. Always nice to get that first one.
That's a great start. Coming out of the bullpen, throwing strikes, getting that first out. You can take a deep breath now.
Yep.
Number 8, Brady Walsh.
Brady Walsh, the 8-hitter for St. Louis Park. Steinhoff misses just off the plate, the outside corner. Good pitch there by Steinhoff, catching the outside corner. Threw that ball hard.
Been thoroughly impressed with our pitchers tonight. Both
Yeah.
starters for this game, and then Steinhoff coming in, throwing strikes. Makes the game that much more fun. Makes the game move along a little quicker. It keeps everybody on their toes.
Chaska's done a good job so far throwing strikes tonight. I mean, they've given up 3 hits. The difference right now is probably the 3 errors that Chaska's got on the board.
Yep, and the big 2-out hit, 2-out double by St. Louis Park. That
1-2 with 1 out here. Top of the 6th. Steinhoff gets ready to deliver. Gets the foul tip. Nice pitch. Outside half.
Rosie does a nice job hanging on to that.
Yep.
Out in right fielder, Jacob Faber.
Rosie's been really solid so far tonight.
He's a very good catcher. It's so nice having that veteran leadership behind the plate, and don't have to worry about anything. He's going to throw the ball well. He's going to receive the ball well. Works well with the pitchers.
2 down now. Steinhoff delivers. Just misses high. Jacob Faber digging in for St. Louis Park. Steinhoff's intimidating out there with that height and that size.
He is big.
Good one, catches the outside corner, nice fastball. A lot more fastball oriented.
And, coming out of the bullpen, that's probably, a good thing, trying to get your feet under you a little bit. And, hey, if it's successful, you keep doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, two different types of pitchers. You got Steinhoff, the big lefty, and Kemper's kind of the shorter, more compact righty. Both have good velocity on their fastballs.
And as a hitter, when you change pitchers, especially going from right to left, but then you got different arm angles, different arm slots, and you got to get used to that. And
1-1 pitch. Misses high and inside. St. Louis Park seems kind of content to slow this one down a little bit here, taking their time in this batter's box.
Yeah, you always like to be in the dugout.
Yeah.
You don't want to be out in the field.
2-1 pitch now for Steinhoff. Catches the outside corner.
And you mentioned that as just a strategy, too. You get 2 quick outs.
Yep.
Next batter always should take at least a strike. Make the pitcher work a little bit more. Now you got 2-2 count. You just got to fight something, put something in play.
Yeah, the high school ball, like across any sport, basically, the emotions run so high and low. Just slowing everything down is always a good strategy, especially when you're in control.
Well, make a good point there. Yeah, controlling your emotions, especially late in a game like this. You can have all the physical tools in the world, but if you can't control the mental part of the game, it becomes that much more difficult.
Yep. It's the 2-2 pitch, misses just low. Set up now on the payoff pitch. Just outside, sneaks past catcher. No damage done, though. He'll hold up at 1.
Now it'll be interesting to see if St. Louis Park gets a runner going with a left-hander on the mound. Do they try and steal with the pickoff move?
Yep.
Do you go on first movement? Or do you just kind of stay pat and try to hit your way into another run?
Yeah. With the situation they've got currently, I'd Ragunti up.
Yep. He's been swinging the ball, swinging the bat well.
Hawkinson on deck.
Yep.
I'd expect him to be a little bit more passive on the base pass here. This will be a good test here for Steinhofer. Let's see if we can go get one. Misses a little high on the first pitch. One, two, and here's the delivery from Steinhoff. Misses just low.
Now with the 2-0 count, I'd probably hold the runner, wouldn't have him run yet. But if you get 1 strike, even 2, if you get 2 strikes, I'd definitely send him. That could have been a great. I don't think he has any shot at throwing him out. From there,
I was going to say something, but I just wanted to let it happen there. Maddox Fox does a good job of keeping the ball in the infield. Unable to make the play, but athletic play nonetheless to get the backhand and keep it in the infield.
Yeah, with that speed on the bases, there was probably no shot at throwing him out. But they're the remnants of the old Derek Jeter type of plays back in the day.
I was waiting for the Jeter hop.
Yes. One of my favorite players of all time.
Here's that Chaska shift we've seen so far. Doesn't like the first strike call.
Again, I think that did nip the corner. That was a nice pitch.
I thought it was right there as well.
Yeah, right on the outside corner. Definitely don't want to swing at that in first pitch of the at bat.
No.
And again, you mentioned the shift. You got Bushy and short right field. Foss is right over the base.
A little chatter here from St. Louis Park's dugout as Hawkinson calls timeout. Still probably not happy with that first pitch strike call. They're saying it hit him. He didn't want it.
No, he wanted to swing the bat, but it did catch his jersey.
Yeah, we'll take. It's a confident batter.
Yep. Rosie doesn't think it got him.
No. Little discussion here now behind home plate.
Coach Bauman just wanted to make sure the right call was made there.
He came out and he pleaded his case by saying he didn't think it hit him.
Yep.
It's a good strategy, I suppose.
Yep.
All right, let's see if Steinhoff can get out in front here for the Hawks. Still trailing 3-1 here in the top of the 6th. There's 2 outs. The bases are loaded. Nice play there by Rosie again behind the plate. This is Drew Boyum in for St. Louis Park. He's the player that drove in a couple runs earlier. Nice pitch by Steiner there. A little four-seamer tailing, catching the outside corner.
Yeah, this is a big out in this situation. We don't want to go into our last 6 outs needing to score 3-4 runs, that sort of thing. Makes it a little bit more difficult.
Misses just high here now, 2-1. With Steinhoff coming in out of the bullpen, working from the stretch already, it's kind of nice that he's familiar and comfortable with working with runners on base. Good pitch catching the outside corner there. Now 2-2.
I think he might have thought that was a little bit up.
Yep.
But the ump has been calling strikes tonight.
Yeah,
so,
he
I mean,
has.
I'd
Yeah.
much rather have him call strikes. And
Mm-hmm. Outside corner again, just fouled back up over the backstop.
Steinhoff has a nice pitch right there. Batter did a nice job of just fighting it off.
Yep.
Live to see another pitch.
I think Chaska's got a little bit more activity going in the bullpen.
As I mentioned to you earlier, I didn't bring my glasses,
Yeah,
so
I
I
was gonna
can't
say,
see
I
the
can't
numbers
see
even
it
down
either,
there.
Coach.
Yeah.
But if you need help reading the scoreboard,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
here
yeah. I
for
might
you.
need a little bit of help.
Steinhoff delivers another pitch, and it's driven into the right field gap. That's going to be down, and good for extra bases. Is St. Louis Park plates 2. They hold up the third at third, giving them now a 5-run lead, extending that lead out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. That pitch looked to be right, maybe up a little bit and in, and he just kind of inside out.
Yep, fought it off.
Yep. Tommy Hansen did a nice job chasing it down, holding him to first base on that. Now you got to start looking. We got 2 outs, first and third. You start to look, okay, is St. Louis Park going to run any type of delay, steal, early break? What do you do if they do steal in this situation?
It's kind of nice having a lefty on the mound in this
Yes,
situation.
it is very nice having the lefty in the mound, and then with Rosie being able to throw the baseball behind the plate. I would have a tendency if they go straight steal to try to throw them out.
Yep.
Take that out.
Not a big lead here. He misses outside on the going down 1-0 now.
And as a catcher in this situation, you got to know, hey, if I get a great, if he steals and I get a great pitch to throw on, you throw him out. But knowing that you can break the play if you don't have a grip, and you don't want to throw that one away or do something like that to get that free run from third.
1-0, he misses on the outside edge again. All it takes is one good pitch here to finish off this inning and get in there and get some
and
hits.
that's exactly right. Steinhoff, that's what he should be thinking about, is just throw. Each pitch is a different play. Don't worry about what happened earlier.
Up and out again. .3-0 here now for the St. Louis Park. Fastball catches the
that's
outside
not,
corner.
Yeah, that's not a pitch to swing at, but I would have a tendency normally 3-0, it's just take.
Yep.
But you're up 5-1, guy on third. If you get one right there in your hit, in your wheelhouse, maybe get after that even though it's 3-0.
Yeah, specifically as the 4-hitter.
Yep.
There's another strike on the outside corner. We're back to.
And again, those pitches aren't, unless you're looking right in that zone, you're not going to attack those. Those are nice pitches. Good job here. Benson plays back. Guy's going to be stealing. Infield needs to just make the play and throw to first.
2 outs here in the top of the 6th. 3-2 count. Here comes the payoff pitch. Strike 3 on the inside corner. Big pitch there by Steinhoff.
That's a real nice pitch coming inside there.
Yeah, let's see if the Hawks can answer here in the bottom half of the inning.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter.
And I'm Jan Wolf of the Win Team. Last year, we were able to help our clients 72 times buy or sell their homes, bringing them to their next real estate chapter.
Sometimes people ask us how we do that. We listen closely to all of our clients, of course, whether they're buyers or sellers, so that we know what their goals are. When you're a seller, we partner with you, come to your home, do a marketing analysis, marketing plan, and help you prepare your home for success. Let us know if we can help you.
Soar Hawks!
Welcome back to Athletic Park here in downtown Chaska. I'm joined by Eric Welter as the Hawks are currently down 5-1 after giving up 2 more in the last frame.
This is where you start to think about, okay, we got just 2 innings to play. This is where, as coaches and as players, this can be really exciting. Now, if we can get some base runners, we can get some guys moving around, this can be a fun baseball. So when you get down in these situations, your mental approach is just as important as your physical approach.
Yep. Thomas Hansen digging in for the Hawks. Schmidt still on the hill for the Orioles as he gets the outside corner for a strike on the first pitch of the inning.
And you mentioned earlier about an approach. Now that we're down 5-1, this is probably the time to at least take a strike every at-bat, make them pitch a little bit. This is going to be an interesting play.
Yeah, little nubber up the middle. Hansen just gets thrown out there at first base. Bang, bang play. Nice job by Schmitz for the Orioles.
That was a really nice play by Schmitz. He got rid of that quickly, got rid of that thing like a middle infielder.
Hansen's got
and
speed.
He can move.
Now batting for Hawks, third baseman number 4, Carver Miller.
Carver Miller now digging in for the Hawks. You heard Troy Bachman announcing on the PA. That one's first pitch fouled off down the left field sidelines out of play. Looks like it might have got a car. We've got an alarm going off.
I do hear that. Yes.
Can't park in the danger zone at Athletic. Fastball misses low here, 1-1 count.
It's funny you said that. I usually park right by the gate there by the third base dugout, but for some reason today I parked down a little ways. I thought, you know what, the trees aren't in bloom yet.
That's
They're not
true.
protecting the trucks as much.
Popped up by Carver Miller right behind home plate. Nice play by the catcher for
Very
St.
nice.
Louis Park.
And that's, again, another play that you just don't practice much this time of the
Nope.
year, especially if you're in the gymnasium. You haven't got outside much. Those little plays that you don't think of, the catcher pop up. And to make that play, it's a nice play.
It's a
this
great
time.
job by Tate Myers there for St. Louis Park. Bushy hard hit ball to short, fielded cleanly. And he's thrown out at first after a nice scoop. Quiet, quick inning for the Hawks as we head into the 7th.
Cuzzy's Brick House in Chaska is the ideal spot to meet up with family and friends for great food. Watch the big game on 13 HD TVs. Extensive menu features wood fire pizza, chops, ribs, steak, pasta, charbroiled burgers, sandwiches, daily specials, full breakfast menu on the weekend, and country cooking. Cuzzy's Brick House is perfect for large groups, sports teams, or special occasions. Visit Cuzzies.com or join us at Cuzzy's Brick House on Old Highway 212 in Chaska.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
And we're back here at Athletic Park in downtown Chaska. The Hawks currently trail St. Louis Park heading into the final inning, the 7th inning here, 5-1. Chaska got down early and then was able to answer in the 3rd with their only run of the game. And then the last couple innings, St. Louis Park has scored 2 runs each. Steinhoff answering for the Hawks here on the hill. He faces off against Schmitz, the pitcher for St. Louis Park. Fastball catches the outside corner. Good start for Steinhoff there. Nice to see a strike.
Yep, and it'd be looking at that scoreboard, they put up a couple crooked numbers, as you mentioned earlier. You try to avoid those things, so if we can stop them here in the 7th, we got a little bit of a hill to climb.
We do, but we got our 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up, which should be nice. Nice off-speed pitch there by Steinhoff. Haven't seen much of that yet tonight, but that really caught the Orioles off guard there.
Yeah, if he can throw that pitch, he can be very effective. That was nice.
O2 pitch. Misses off outside with a little bit off speed stuff again.
You know, you're coming into the season, you know, you look up at the hit totals right now. St. Louis Park has 5. We have 2. Pitchers are always a little bit ahead of the hitters early on in the year. And then
specifically with this type of season.
Yes, and because of COVID, they didn't allow any scrimmages either. So, and I don't know if the weather would have dictated getting outside, but no teams were allowed to scrimmage or do anything like that. So, really, when first game is the first action that you've seen, batters are always a little bit behind the pitchers.
Yeah, 2-2 here against Schmitz. Just misses on the outside corner. You know, we talked about how great the Dome's been for the community and just being able to have that, but just still getting that live pitching and hitting is so difficult.
Yeah, and it's nothing like game situation where
it's a tough mentality to take into practice.
And you know, you're facing in practice, even if you're doing live cages, you're facing your teammates, that sort of thing.
Someone
it's
you're
nice,
familiar
yes,
with.
It's nice to go against another team sometimes, and I remember when I was in high school that we didn't have any rules on scrimmage. You could scrimmage as much as you want, and we'd, for about 2 weeks before the season started, we set up scrimmages every single day because we knew some would be cold out, some would be rained out, that sort of thing. But anytime you can get on the field and play and face another team, it was beneficial.
Absolutely. Fall ball there down the left field line, full count.
They changed the rules a couple of years ago where you can, I think, you only have like 3 scrimmages, and then this year they said no scrimmages because of COVID.
Yeah, it's just you know, situational hitting is something that we didn't practice very often growing up, and maybe something we could have like done more of. It's just so difficult.
Yeah.
Tapper to second. Steinhaus unable to get to first, and Schmitz reaches on an infield hit.
You know, I like Benson going after that ball.
Yep.
Steinhoff might have reacted a little bit late, but boy, that runner got down there in a hurry.
Schmitz is a heck of a player.
Yeah.
He's had 3 good at-bats so far tonight, and he's pitched. I mean, he's got a 2-hitter going right now. Probably wouldn't have any runs allowed if it wasn't for an error. Still no outs. Runner on first now. 5-1 Chaska. Or 5-1 St. Louis Park here. Popped up on the first pitch. Rosie settles under it, makes a
that's
nice
a heck
play.
of a play.
Yep.
I think he's looking at Carver. Where were you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that was a quick, that's your ball.
Yeah. That
kind of gave him a stern look as well.
That is a nice play right there. That's a big out.
Big first out here with a runner on first with speed. Cole Coppin now in the game. Good first pitch by Steinhoff catching the inside corner. Oh, 1 count now with 1 out. Top of the 7th. Fastball misses just a little high.
You know, as a coach for like St. Louis Park, you're wondering, okay, should I steal him now, try to get another extra run? But at the same time, if you get him going and gets thrown out, that's a momentum changer sometimes. So sometimes you just want to stay pat and try to extend the inning a little bit and have Chaska stay out in the field a little bit longer.
Yes, but it's like specifically with how good Owen Schmidt's been cruising.
Yeah.
It's a let's keep the status quo situation.
Yep.
3-1 now as that misses just low. Big pitch here for Steinhoff. Misses just a little high and outside. Looks like the Orioles are making a change here. Capane comes out after drawing the walk. That ends.
I think Farley re-entered there. So
yep, Ben Farley re-enters.
That's always a tough situation as a pinch hitter. He did a nice job. I mean, you always got to be, even though you're not in the starting lineup, you got to be ready to perform at any time. And got up there, did his job, got on base.
Driven to deep right center. Hawks are able to make the play. Runners advancing towards third. The ball will be cut. 2 down now here for the Hawks in the top of the 7th.
Nice run and catch there by Tommy in center field. Now we get into that first and third situation again. So Hawks have to look for some sort of play being on, either a straight steal or early break. Delay is another option in this situation.
Yeah, it was a great job there by Tammy Hansen, moving towards right field, not trying to do too much with it, keeping the runner on first, keeping that force in play. Steiner misses just up and out.
And whatever the Hawks do in this situation, if they get them going and stuff, we want to make sure that runner from third doesn't score or give them the easy run. We want to make them earn it with a base hit in this situation.
Jacob Favor now batting for St. Louis Park. This is another situation where just one good pitch gets you out of the inning, and then you can get in there and maybe get the bats rolling a little bit, get some people on base and cause a little havoc. 2-0 now. Fouled back against the backstop. Temperatures dropping here quickly here at Athletic.
Yeah, it's always interesting playing these night games in early, mid-April. Actually, we're getting to almost late April now.
Yeah.
We got spoiled there. Remember early we had that 75, 80-degree day. We thought, hey, here we go.
Fouled off there. Steinhaus delivers a fastball down the middle. There's Steinhoff. It's always that Minnesota false spring.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Two now. Good pitch. Gets strike three.
That's a great pitch.
Inside corner. Coming back here for the bottom of the 7th inning, see if the Hawks can put together a rally. They've got their 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up, down by 4 as we head into the bottom of the 7th from Athletic.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter.
And I'm Jan Rome of the Rome team. Last year, we were able to help our clients 72 times buy or sell their homes, bringing them to their next real estate chapter.
Sometimes people ask us how we do that. We listen closely to all of our clients, of course, whether they're buyers or sellers, so that we know what their goals are. When you're a seller, we partner with you, come to your home, do a marketing analysis, marketing plan, and help you prepare your home for success. Let us know if we can help you.
Soar Hawks!
Welcome back to Athletic Park here. Thanks for joining us in the bottom of the second. My name is Mike Schmidt. I'm joined by Coach Eric Welter here as the Hawks take on the St. Louis Park Orioles. Hawks currently trailing 5-1 here as they look to spark something up here in the bottom of the seventh. We've got our 3-4-5 hitters. That's Maddox Foss, Ethan Bachman, and Drew Benson coming up. So let's see if the Hawks can get something going. What's the strategy going in here, Coach?
Well,
as a hitter?
down 4, I would say probably take a strike in this situation. Try to get base run. We need base runners. That's all there is to it.
Yep.
We need to get guys on base. So probably taking a strike and then getting aggressive after pitches after that. But we want them to work a little bit here.
Yeah, Schmidt's pitch count's got to be getting a little up there as he starts off with a low strike.
Unfortunately, he's been around the zone all night, and so it's hard taking that strike, knowing that you'll be behind the count.
0-1 pitch. Tap back foul. One thing Maddox Foss has done so well tonight is he's gotten down 0-2 a couple of times in early at bats, but he's been able to battle back and really work the count back into his favor. Let's see if he can keep that rolling. Ground ball to short, and it sneaks through. Maddox Foss is on. Good start for the Hawks.
Yes, that's what we need base runners, as we said. So we want to continue that. Now we got Bachman coming here. He might want to take a strike.
As the game shortens up, you just want any way on.
Yep, any way on, any base runner. And then you start counting where you're going, okay, you get this guy on. Now all of a sudden, we can make it 5-3. Get the next guy on 5. And you start trying to get to that batter who can tie the game.
Misses outside, and
I remember as a player, if I'm in St. Louis Park shoes right now, I just say, okay, these two guys can't beat us yet. We got to get outs, and you just don't like that tying run coming up. And then, and as the Hawks, that's where you're trying to work for here, trying to get every base runner you can on base. And it's always nice, not saying that we're going to hit a grand slam in this situation, but it's always the threat to have the tying run at the plate with the bases loaded, that sort of thing.
2-0 for Bachman here. Takes a strike up in the zone. That's a good let me see it pitch.
Yep. It might have been up in the zone, but that would have been a tough one to get on top of. And that pitch has been called all night, so that is a strike.
Pop back straight behind home plate. Looks to be in play. Nice play again by the catcher for St. Louis Park.
Yeah, that's his second one he's got.
Myers.
We've seen some nice plays by the catchers. Rosenberg made one earlier. That's frustrating there as you're trying to get something done. And I know as a hitter, that is one of the worst outs. You just feel you just missed it. You're right on it, and the timing was good. You're just under it a little bit.
Drew Benson, Hawks first baseman, steps in now.
And as a hitter, I know Ethan is just hoping that gets to the grandstand.
Yeah, I don't know who's more upset that didn't leave the park there, Troy or Ethan.
Yeah.
Schmitz misses low again here. 2-0.
Benson put a good swing on earlier in the game. Hopefully we can get another one of those.
And he misses. Schmitz misses high here. St. Louis Park's got the luxury of being up by 4 runs. The left fielder's playing extremely deep right now.
And that's what you want in this situation. You want any doubles. You want to keep the ball in front of you. But, this runner gets on. All of a sudden, you got a guy in scoring position, and then the next guy can get on. The last 3 outs of a baseball game are always the hardest ones to get.
Absolutely. Good job there by Benson drawing the walk. All right, we got Rosie digging in here. He's had a good game so far. Been a little quiet at the plate, but he's called a great game behind it. First pitch hit hard to deep center. Nice play by the center fielder to get underneath it, and runners don't go anywhere.
Yeah, Rosie had a good swing on that one. I think he knows he just missed that one. Night like tonight, ball's not flying very well. It's cold. And
not.
Athletic Park's a big park.
It
It's
is.
big to center field out there.
Hawks now down to their last out. See if they can string something together.
Jaden's had some good swings tonight, so
Yeah,
I like
Jaden-
having him up in this situation.
I think Jaden's got both hits for the Hawks tonight. Takes a pitch inside. That's called ball. Schmitz really has been pretty impressive tonight, only giving up 2 hits. We know that Chaska's been able to string together quite a few runs in the first 3 games. I think they've got 31 on the board, so he misses outside there.
But early in the year, hitting will come and go,
Yep.
as we mentioned
Yeah,
earlier.
it's
That
so
it's,
streaky.
sometimes is hitting will be behind the pitchers a little bit this time, so the Hawks just have to stay confident and
Yep.
keep getting good at bats.
They haven't played a bad game. They did, pitching's been good
Mhm.
for St. Louis
Mhm.
Park, and 1 or 2 unforced errors. 2-1 now with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Two now, swinging strike by Nathan Rosenberg. Strike 3 is the call, and that's the game. St. Louis Park wins 5-1 here down at Athletic Ballpark. Unfortunately for the Hawks, they fall to 2-2 as we look forward to going on in the rest of the season here, Coach.
Yeah, Ethan Schmitz threw just a great game. You have to give him player of the game today. Had some good at-bats, threw the ball real well. And as you mentioned earlier, it doesn't need to be high velocity. If you mix your pitches up, use both sides of the plate, and he did that. And so the Hawks need to now stay confident and come back here. It's a long season. We got a lot of games to play yet.
Yes,
this
we
season.
do, and I'm looking forward to calling them here on CHBN. I want to thank you guys all for tuning into tonight's game. Thank you again to all of our sponsors who made this live stream possible. That's the Rome team at Edina Realty, Schramm House, Bank Vista, Cuzzy's Brick House, and Unrestricted Marketing. Our live stream will be this Friday as the Hawks will host St. Louis Park again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks, Coach, for joining me in the booth. I
that
appreciate
was great.
it.
That was a lot of fun, Schmitty. We'll do it again later on this week.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. For Mike Schmidt and Eric Welter,